Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hold on, we too loud. No, it doesn't look like it, eh? It shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. We should be all right. Let's test it. Yeah, it looks good. Let me know otherwise. Welcome, everybody, to tonight's stream. Today's stream, I should say. Today's stream. It's kind of weird because I'm used to streaming at nighttime. So when we come on during the day, it's kind of like, what's going on? Welcome, everybody. I hope you're doing great. A very happy Friday to you. My name is Alex. I'm coming to you live from the East Coast. In fact, from very rainy, I don't know, can you guys hear it? Very, very rainy Miami. So if you see me disappear out of literal thin air, it means I lost power because it's pouring. It's raining cats and dogs, whatever you want to call it. It's raining men. Hallelujah. So, it is raining a lot, so if you see me disappear, that's why. But my name is Alex. This is Amazon Live. This is the Christy and Alex channel on Amazon Live, the Gaming Weeks channel on YouTube. We come to you live normally at nighttime, 9 p.m. Eastern, and we'll go till late, midnight, 1 o'clock, and past it. But every now and then we pop up during the afternoon. It is 3:33 p.m. here on the East Coast, and we'll be on for the next hour or so. Does the music continue in the background? There we go. Now I took it off. We'll come to you live for the next hour. So it's a short stream today. At nighttime, we usually do really long streams. During the day, we do a quick little stream. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to look at the best in tech and games. So when we're talking about tech, you're going to see items for your computer, for your consoles, for streaming, keyboards. I got Nintendo Switch stuff today. And then we're also going to look at games. Games like Dungeons and Dragons, the most famous role-playing game. We'll talk about that momentarily. We're going to look at computers. We're going to look at a lot of stuff. So please consider staying put. I promise you it's not going to be boring. This is Amazon Live, an interactive entertainment shopping platform. So it is interactive because in a second I'm going to go to the chat and you and I are going to talk. I'm going to say hello, you're going to say hello back, and we're going to interact. And you can ask me any question you want. It is entertaining because hopefully you're going to laugh once or twice, maybe. I'll put it over under one. And we're going to have a good time. And if you see any of the items here, they're all on deal. This is a shopping deal stream, which means every item that I've selected today is on Mega. The best deal can possibly be. And I cannot tell you whether that's going to be there tomorrow. So if you like something you see there, consider, you might want to go for it. So let's go here to the chat. We got April Leadlove. Welcome to the stream, April. Thanks for being here. Please say hi in the chat. If you got any questions, let me know. We got an Amazon customer also. Welcome, Amazon customer. Thanks for being here. Joshua Lee is saying, this isn't a Gentoo Linux installation party. It isn't, but it could be. I mean, we could make it whatever you want it to be. What do you want it to be? Do you want it to be a Gentoo Linux installation party? Great. I have no idea what that is. I mean, we can make it whatever you want it to be, you know what I mean? Because that was back from the, early 2000s? Do I have anything? You know what? I have a game. I have a game here. I mean, it's technically a porting of a game, but it's still the same game from 1985. So if you want to go back in time, if I could turn back time, we could play the original Mario or the original Zelda live here on the channel. They're not on deal today, but we can still take a look at it. Just if we want to go back in time, we can go way back in time. Let's see. We've got Erica Torrivio. Welcome to the stream, Erica. Thanks for being here. Up next, it's Seabass. Good to see you, Seabass. You rocking socks. How's your Friday going? It's good to see you as always. Zachary P. Winston with that follow. Also, many horns. Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit delayed. It should be automatic, but for some reason it isn't. Zachary, welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, let me know, please. Welcome. Joshua Lee, sure, let's install it. I mean, we can figure something out. I don't know. Hey, we got Jean-Jean, a part of the Friday Lion Recce stream. Yes, indeed. Kennedy, good to see you. And J-Lo, don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. Wow. Wow, that's that's the theme for. Oh, no, actually, no, the theme for Friday was actually written. Joshua, let me ask you a question, Joshua. Do you know? I think it was a philosopher that spoke about Friday. It wasn't a poem. He kind of did like how there's a to be or not to be. There's also another philosopher for Friday that it went kind of like this. It's Friday, Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Tomorrow it's Saturday, and Sunday comes afterwards. Are you familiar with that? Are you I think it was. I think it was. If I remember correctly, it was some sort of very philosopher, ancient philosopher from Greece. I can't remember the name though. Joshua, do you remember? Zachary, do you remember? Let me know. Do I call you Zachary or Zach? Rebecca Black, I knew it. That was a philosopher from ancient Greece that spoke that incredible, incredible, knowledge. Sounds like the. It didn't use the name Friday. No, it used the name. Hold on. It's Paraskevi. That's the one they used. Paraskevi, which is similar. I mean, it's. Because the days of the week were invented by the ancient Mesopotamia, wasn't it? I think, and that predates the Greeks. I mean, I'm not a doctor of history, but they do call me Dr. Love, so it's kind of like similar, I think. P and G. I like your name. Holy macaroni. That's what we're gonna say. What's up, Kimberly? Welcome to the stream. I wanna hug the guacamole out of that squirrel in the background. What squirrel? There's no squirrel here. No, Mesopotamia, of course, was a different time, but you were saying that they didn't use the term Friday in ancient Greece. They've been using the days of the week since Mesopotamia, I think, which predates it. And then that information was carried to ancient Greece even before the Persian invasions. The Romans used a period of 8 days in civil practice, but in 321 of the Common Era, Emperor Constantine established a 7-day week. Did you know that? I mean, we just found out. Just Kennedy, it's called an Eevee. Yeah, exactly. Are you talking about that? That's Eevee. That's Eevee. It's not a squirrel. I'm sorry, Eevee. You're not a squirrel. You're not a squirrel. If anything, you look closer to like a fox. Or like, I don't know, but you're definitely not a squirrel. Don't take it. No, they didn't mean it that way. Okay. Anything you want to say? Eevee. All right, good. Eevee says it's all good. The Pokemon plushie on your shelf by the Legos. That one, or is it that one? Oh, that camera isn't working. Tell me why. Hold on a minute. Why isn't that camera working? I'm gonna blame it on Jean-Jean. Jean-Jean in the chat probably put a spell on this camera. Let's see. If we can make it work. Can we make it work? There we go. Yeah. It's all good. We got it. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. That's Eevee. Eevee. Not a squirrel. Poor little. It's okay. I pay you later, Eevee. Eevee. Thanks, Eevee. All right. So, what's up, Gail? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the kind words. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. I don't know if I welcomed Kimberly officially. Kimberly, did I officially welcome you? If I didn't, I'm sorry. I promise I didn't do it on purpose. Thanks for being here. Kimberly, thank you for being here. Gail and Joshua. So we just established that it was actually Rome that put the Sunday to Monday. That is really interesting. I thought it was, But no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm literally reading something else right now. The 7-day week originates from the calendar of the Babylonians, which in turn was based on the Sumerian calendar dated to 21st century BC. You see, I'm not talking, I knew something about history. Hey, what's up, Willis? What's up, Willis? Welcome to the stream. Willis Dressler. Thanks for that follow, Willis. Thanks for being here. I like the mega block on the shelf. Are we talking about that huge thing right there? Yeah. Yeah, that's a big question mark. It's a big question mark, which is kind of like what I ask myself of things every day. So I don't even know how to call you. I'm just gonna say PNG. PNG. I'm gonna give you just a quick, advice. You can take it or leave it. It's fine. The more bad words you put in the chat, the quicker you're gonna get probably muted. Not by me. Look at me. My hands are here. My hands are here where you can see them. There's a bot that when you say bad words, it just mutes you. So you might want to, if I may advise, to, reel it back a little bit. What's up, Frank G, an Amazon customer? Big horn for you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Welcome both Frank G and Amazon customer to the stream. All right, guys. So very excited to be with you. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you guys had a great week. Jean-Jo, week 1 of 2. Hey. We're on our way. We're on our way. Very good, very good. That actually, speaking of Rome, that actually reminds me. Sobel, do you know what Spartacus said when a lion ate his wife? Do you know that? Sobel, do you know? Does the chat know? What did Spartacus say when a lion ate his wife? This is accurate, historically accurate, yeah. Yeah. He was, oh, you don't know? Oh, he was gladiator. Boop, boop. Hold on. Psh. Wait. I don't. Hold on. Nobody move. Okay. Thank you. What? What? I thought that was a pretty good joke. Okay, I get the crickets, guys. I get the crickets. Fine. All right, guys, we got a lot of deals in the carousel. Really, really strong deals today. If you're looking for something for tech, if you're looking for something for games, etc., take a look at the carousel. The vast majority of items, I have them here so I can share them with you. There's a couple that I don't have, but we can talk about them because I do have experience with them. I cannot tell you. I normally get the answer. Do you know if this is going to be on deal tomorrow? I don't know. So that's one of those where these are the best deals that there are right now. It might not be there tomorrow. Probably depends on inventory. Depends on a lot of things. So if you like what you see in the carousel, to consider maybe jumping head first. Kind of like a free diver. Go like, wee, psh. Also, if you're like, what carousel? I don't get it. There should be a carousel on your screen right underneath here if you're on PC. If you're on a laptop, some laptops or tablets, you might see it here on the right side. If you're on a mobile phone, you're actually going to see it at the bottom left, somewhere down here. You're going to see a little shopping bag. If you press it, boom, the carousel opens up and you're going to see a lot of different items today. I've tried a plant-based protein diet. How did that go? Do you have any accessories for the Xbox 720 Gamesphere? No, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't, but I do have something for the Nintendo Switch. Man shaved last night. No, 2 days ago? 3 days ago? 2 days ago, I think? I don't remember. Thursday night or, no, Wednesday night. Wednesday night, maybe. How is the plant-based protein? Hopefully good. All right, let's go with the powered USB hub first, huh? So this is one of those simple devices. It is raining. It is pouring. Soylent meal replacement shake. They are here on the Amazons. Not bad. Hey, good. Where am I from? I live in Florida. I was born in Argentina, but I just moved from New York. Does that make sense? There we go. The camera. I couldn't figure out the camera. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bang. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. The Atola USB 3.0 hub. Now, I have the 4 slot. There is a 4 slot available. The one on deal today is the 7 slot. So it really depends how many USB slots do you need. Now, what do you get here? Of course, you get USB slots that have full pass-through to your computer. They're individually powered as well, which is important, or can be important depending on the use. You also have here on the side an additional USB port, but this is just for charging purposes. This is does not have pass-through to your computer. Now, again, it comes in 4 slots or 7 slots or even more. The powered USB hub from Atola is currently 30% off, $22.94. I use it because with all the stuff for the stream and gaming and stuff like that, I didn't have enough USB ports on this computer. So I grabbed one of these and it sort of worked. I have that you see there. Those 3 cables are my keyboard, my mouse, and my Stream Deck. So if you're looking for something like that, $22.94 right now for that. Meat Face, you have a mint chocolate. I only got it, so I can say it's made of people every time I take a drink. Okay. That's not, that doesn't scare me or anything. All right, next up, we got Madeline. What's up, Madeline? Madeline Purrier, welcome to the stream, Madeline. Thanks for being here. Very warm welcome to you. Thank you. If you have any questions, Madeline, please ask away. You can ask at any time. At any time. Let's go to the next item, guys. The Tagri Bluetooth headphones, $29.73 today, 41% off. Let me show you first on the screen. On the screen, we're going to show you on the screen on a 1 and a 2 and a 3. So what you guys are seeing here is the Tagri Bluetooth headphone. The reason I'm showing you the screen is because of this right here. There is right now an extra 20% off for you to get these. Extra 20% off. So this is, let's just call it 30 bucks. 20% of that is going to be $6. So this could be, you might be able to find this in the low 20s for a really nice Bluetooth waterproof headset. So, or earphones, I should say. Notice how they do come in different colors, in pink, in purple, white, and blue. The ones that I have and I'm going to show you now are the black ones, but we'll take a look. Ranch, you're in math class, but you got to pay attention. Ranch, you got to pay attention. What's the square root of 81? The square root of 81 right now. Come on. Oh, well, if you want to be that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. The answer is 4, says Barry Allen, also known as The Flash. The Flash. Hold on a second. There's there we go. There we go. I don't know why I have a wrench here. Hey, we got J-Lo. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. All right. Let's take a look at this one, guys. All right. We've got the Tagri Bluetooth headphones. So these are really nice, right? Couple of reasons. First of all, they come in a really nice case like this one. You got a digital display in the front. You see the exact percentage charge. If you're like, how, do I need to charge them? Well, they're at 38%. So they, you might want to think about that at the moment. How do they charge? USB-C port at the bottom. And you open them up. They are magnetic, or the case is magnetic. So as soon as you drop them in, right, they just fall into place and they will not fall off. They will not fall off. All right. So these are not like mini earbuds. They do have the little stick that comes out, and I'll show you what these look like. J-Lo, can you do me a favor, J-Lo? Since you are J-Lo and you are essentially a multi-talented artist, one of those things is a model. I want you to rate my modeling. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, J-Lo, come on. How was that, J-Lo? Was that good modeling? Let me know. Madeline, was that good modeling? Joshua Lee, Frank G, Willis, was that good modeling? Kimberly? I'm open to your feedback. But anyway, this is what they look like on. Let's go ahead and test them on. In a 3 and a 2 and a 1. Test, 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 test. There we go. 2 out of 10. Thank you. That's great. So you guys are now hearing me from these. These are the taggeries, the ones that I just showed you. Not only 20. Don't be fooled. Like I always tell J-Lo, don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm so Jimmy from the block. Don't be fooled by the 29.73 price. It's not. There's a 20% coupon on the other side of that click. So you're actually going to be in the low 20s or low to mid 20s on this one. So it's a really nice deal for these right now. And this is what they sound like, through the computer, through the Bluetooth. Test, test, test. All right, we're back. We're back on our normal one. What do we think of those? Do we like them? All right, so there we go. They've been put away. And that's it. Remember, these are dust-proof and waterproof. Obviously, not for you to go swimming with them, but if you're running out and it starts raining, you'll be all right. Or if you start sweating because it's hot, you'll be all right. All right, let's keep it going. The Google Pixel 7 is on deal. That's the phone that I use. It's a great phone, guys. So the Google Pixel 7 is the second iteration of the newer Google Pixels. I started with the 6 and uses Google's proprietary Google sensor, the Tensor. So the idea behind that is that it's a phone made by Google. I think J-Lo is a bigger... Oh, I'm not going to read that out loud. Good thing I kind of read in advance a little bit, because that could have been a problem. But I don't know about that, though. So this is a fully unlocked Google 7. So that means you can use it with Google Fi, you can use it with AT&T, you can use it with Verizon. Now, when it comes to the Google Pixel, one of the main things that I like to talk about the Google Pixel is how, first of all, very responsive, right? Very responsive. Great colors. Right now, do I even have it? Yeah, it's at full, very bright. It can be very bright if you wanted it to, or it can go down as well. So notice how there I put it all the way down. You can barely sort of see it. Let me reactivate that like so. There we go. We're back. So there is the Google Pixel. A couple of things about the Pixel that I always like to comment on. The camera is fantastic with different frames. You got night side. So if you want to take a picture outside, it's absolutely fantastic. This is a camera that will be able to take a picture of the stars in the sky if you really wanted to. If you live out, outside of a city and you get to see the stars every night, you could actually take a picture of the sky and you will see those stars. Motion portrait camera, that's normal. Video, normal as well. The modes are interesting because you do get the lens. Lens is something that allows you to use Google to do things in real time. So for example, I'm going to grab this Magic the Gathering card, right? You see it right there. And I'm going to translate it to Japanese in real time. Oh, you guys don't see it. Hold on. Boom. Do you see that? So imagine you are, from Japan, you come across this card, you're like, I don't know what this card does. Boom. Done. Oh, wait, you don't want Japanese? What about French? All right, let's do French. Right? It automatically does it for anything that you're reading. So if you're a person that travels and you're like, I have no idea what this menu says, I have no idea what this says, this is going to essentially tell you what it says and what it does. There's a couple of other searches. You got shopping, of course. If I wanted to shop this card, this individual card, I would be able, it would point me in the right direction. And then the other one is places. So if I took a picture of a location, any location in the world, meaning, for example, again, you're traveling, you see a beautiful building, you're like, oh, that's so cool. What is that? You can take a picture and it will immediately tell you. So it's kind of cool. Daphne, let's give it up for Daphne C. Welcome to the stream, Daphne. Thanks for being here. If if you have any questions, please let me know. So that's the Google Pixel. Fantastic phone, guys. I always recommend it because I use it and I love it. 25% off at $449 at the moment. Jumping off to the Royal Clutch RK61. Do I have anybody in the chat? Anybody? Can it translate me? Is that a language? Minionese? Are you talking about minions from like Pixar? Then no. That probably no. Anybody looking for a keyboard at the moment? Are you guys looking for a keyboard? Anybody? So let's take a look at the Royal Clutch RK61. Yeah, I got two keyboards in the carousel today. Here's the first one. We're looking at the RK61. So this is a 60% mechanical wireless gaming keyboard. So that's the thing about this. When you put the whole thing together, right? We're looking at the RK61 and you're looking at that price, 34% off. Let me see if there's any coupon or anything. Let me just double check because that I did not see earlier. No. All right. I mean, there's save 5% on select items, but you gotta buy 2 items. So I'm not gonna talk about it. But you know what? I'll show you this real quick before. It does come in white and black, and if you see, there's 3 different iterations of it. It comes in brown switch, red switch, and blue switch. If you don't know the difference between that, I'm happy to help you out. But it's essentially clicky, linear, or tactile, so it's gonna just feel different as you type, depending on what you prefer. If you prefer the clicky, the very loud one, the linear, which is essentially very, very quiet, and you barely feel the key go down, or tactile, just somewhere in the middle. You feel a little bit more of the key, but it's nowhere near a blue, right? So again, we got it right here. This is fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on now. Or actually, let me flip it. Let me flip it and show you. In the back, and sorry, there's a little bit, maybe too much light, so it's kind of hard for you guys to see. This is on and off. So we're gonna turn it on, number 1. This one here, again, I'm sorry that it's a little bit hard to see. I need to reduce the power of these lights for a second. This is actually B or G. That's what it says, B or G. And what that stands for is, see if I lower it a little bit, do you guys see it better? Not a whole lot, huh? I mean, maybe. There you go, B or G. That's actually Bluetooth or USB. So this has the capability of being connected via Bluetooth, has the capability of being connected through a USB, or it has a capability of just being wired through a USB. Now, if you see it is backlit, not full RGB, do note it is backlit in the sort of whitish color in the back. There's different patterns for you to choose from, right? All you got to do is just press function and this one up here, and notice how it changes. Right? Do I have it in Bluetooth? No, I have it in G. So it's not able right now to find the USB because I don't have it connected. That's why this P is going like beam, 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 beam. Starlight, could you be mine? Could you be mine? You have sort of waves, another big wave, right? Going both ways. Another sort of starlight. No, actually more like stream. This is static. Now, one of the things that I have to say this is, yeah, this one also. Let me see this one. Also, that's so interesting. So in reality, guys, I am seeing this with my own eyes. That flicker that you see does not happen. That's one of the things. Like, do you see how like sometimes it stops? I don't know if it's me moving. That flicker does not happen. There is no flicker here. I'm looking at it. There is no flicker. It's static white. So keep that in mind. This is static white. But for some reason, all the cameras that I have kind of capture a little flicker, which is it's just not there. It's not there. So somebody probably can tell me why, but ain't nothing but a heartache, ain't nothing but a mistake. Let me go back to the chat for a moment like this. It's a refresh rate of the lights to the camera lens. Thank you, Jean-Jo. Jean-Jo knows it all. So would I need to reduce the setting on the cameras for it to not capture the flicker? All right, back to this. So this one that I have is brown switched. So if you see, it's not, if I do a typing test, look. Right, so that was a little bit of typing for you, so you get an idea of what the brown switch sounds like. If you want to learn more about it, I don't have another Royal Clutch that is red or blue, but I do have other brand of keyboards that are red or blue, so I can give you an idea what those would sound like as well. So $42.99 right now, and what I was saying before applies. This is really about that combination of things, right? If you were to tell me, oh, mechanical keyboard for $42.99, okay, still a good deal, but not magical in nature. If you tell me a wireless keyboard at $42.99, I'll be like, that's a pretty good deal, not magical in nature. If you were to tell me like, backlit, hot swappable keys at $42.99, I would tell you that's very nice, but not magical in nature. When you start putting all of that together, though, a 60%, let's look at it again, 60% mechanical, wireless, potentially Bluetooth, backlit, hot swappable gaming keyboard, then all of a sudden at $42.99, that is just a lot of value packed into one relatively small keyboard. So $42.99 right now from Royal Clutch, the RK61. RK61. Now, since we're in the conversation of keyboards, I like Spain. Who are we picking, Spain or England? The women's, I haven't really followed a whole lot. I don't know who's been playing better, to be honest. I'll take some pictures of the local high school sports, and sometimes the scoreboard will be blank. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It only happens with electronics, right? Amazon customer with a follow, not bad. What's up, Amazon customer? Thanks for being here. It's good to see you. Thanks for the follow. If you have any questions about any of the products in the carousel, please let me know. Let me know. Oh, let me know. If you guys don't mind, I'm just going to text Christy because she was coming back. And I'm not kidding. It was pouring, but like pouring big time. I got to go soon. Going to a movie. Oh, wait. Are you seeing the Blue Beetle thing? Blue Beetle? Is that what it's called? The Blue Beetle? Blue Beetle? Oh, yeah. We spoke about this yesterday. We were all supposed to go crash your date. Can we? Who wants to go crash your date? Score Bunny? Bulba? Sabo? Eevee? Not Squirrel? Eevee? Do you mind if we all crash a date, Kennedy? I mean, I'll just jump off here and all of us will just come. I'll bring them all, and we'll crash a date. And I'll be very loud, and then you're gonna be like, "What are you doing?" And I'll be like, "I just wanted to whatever." And then you're gonna, what do you think of that? Is that a good idea? I don't think Kennedy likes the idea of us crashing. Who else is joining? Jean-Jean, Thor, everybody? Let's go crash. Jokes aside, enjoy your movie. I hope it's a great movie. And I want to hear your review. I want to hear your review after the fact. How much did you love it? Did you love it or did you love it? All right. We do have, speaking of the Switch, we do have a couple of items for the Switch. First of all, we got a way to protect your screen. That's right. The Anfilm Screen Protector. There's a 3-pack on deal today. I have a 2-pack, as you can see right here. Is that Christy, man? No. Yeah, Kennedy did not like that idea. They were like, no. Don't worry, we're not crashing. So, this is what these look like. Essentially, you're going to use these in front with a clearer panel to to protect your screen, because the last thing, especially with an OLED, right? If you have an OLED Nintendo Switch, the last thing you want is to scratch that screen. Nobody likes to scratch a screen. I don't like to scratch a screen. Sobble, do you like to scratch a screen? Sobble. No, Sobble says no either. So these two items are going to talk about protecting your Nintendo Switch. How can we protect it from, stuff that's going to happen? Scratching the screen is one of the things that could very well happen, not only if you drop it, but also if, say you put it in your purse, you put it in your backpack, you put it in your book bag, and then next thing you know, it's dancing in there as you're walking along, maybe you're running to the bus, whatever it is, and something, maybe a pen, maybe something sharp is just hits it, and boom, you get a scratch on your screen. Nobody wants that, right? So the other thing you can do if you're moving around relatively, going from one place to the other, is go with a carry case. There are many carry cases to choose from, but right now on deal is the Orsley carry case that you see right there. Now you got a double zipper here to open it up. You got a big pocket where you can put additional Joy-Cons, cables, etc. You have 8 sleeves right here for your games, for your cartridges. And then this is where your Nintendo Switch is going to go. And if you ask me, if you're like, wait a minute, how does it work? Tell me. Well, this is going to go like so, right? So that's where it goes. If you see, there's a very soft, plushy area that is going to go against the screen. And then you close it up. And that's it. And now you can go wherever you want, right, with your Nintendo Switch. And even if you drop it, it's protected on the corners everywhere, and it's just an easier way to move around. Now, obviously, the Nintendo Switch, one of the big things about it is that you can play on the go. So I understand if you're like, well, if I have it in here, I can't play. True, but also if you drop it, you're not going to play anymore because it's going to be broken. So again, for traveling when you're on the go, this is the best way to transport your Nintendo Switch. Your Orsley carry case is coming in at $13.41, 10% off. If I follow, you have to talk for the rest of the stream. Ew! Who is this person? This person is saying I must speak in a British accent for the rest of the stream. Oh! Well, the joke's on you because I am from London. And that's what everybody says my accent sounds like. London. It's true. I promise, it's true. From Chelsea, and I go to Stamford Bridge to watch Chelsea play the footy. I don't say that. How was that? You see, that was funny. You're welcome. Yeah. Time to have fish and chips. Exactly. Let's go. You see, but let's give it up for thank you for that follow. If I follow, you have to talk in a British accent for the rest of the stream. Thank you for joining. The thing is that people that obviously there's some people that are watching us for the first time, but there's other people that have watched us in the past, and they know my British accent is pretty much. One person once stopped me when I was talking British, and they were like, "Are you a member of the royal family?" Ooh. Frankie the Frank. I was like, no, I know my British accent is so good, but no. I'm wondering if for the next Dungeons and Dragons campaign, if a character that I use has a British accent. I mean, people are gonna. I don't know what people are gonna think. You know what I mean?
Oswyams Fofo says Ongong, someone call 911. There's an out-of-control fire here.
There is an out-of-control fire. There absolutely is. So the Orsley carry case 1341. And we got Brittany Bredenberg. Welcome to the stream, Brittany. Thanks for being here. Good to see you as always. Good voice, dog. Yes, indeed. Thor at your door. All right, let's go to the next item, guys. Another keyboard. OMG. Another keyboard. This one is a Logitech G815. Now, I'm a big fan of this one. I've spoken about this one at length because you know, I've had the luck that it's been on sale a couple of times. So it's coming in at $129.99, 35% off, and it's just a, I mean, incredible keyboard that hello, that I just happen to have in a different color, right? But it's here. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Top down, there's the Logitech keyboard you see in the Carousel. Obviously, a couple of differences that might be obvious, might not be obvious. So let's just talk about them. The one in the Carousel is white keycaps and a light gray body. This one is a little bit of a darker gray body and black keycaps. The one in the Carousel is wired. This one is technically wireless, but otherwise they're pretty much the same. Actually, no, one more thing. The one in the Carousel has a brown switches. This one has red switches. So it's just very, very quiet and linear. Other than that, they are the same overall keyboard. Now, let's go from right to left. It's a full-size keyboard, so you do get the numpads. You got a media center up top on the right. This right here controls your volume. You got play, pause, previous, next, mute. The rest is very similar. Up here, you got a couple memories so you can choose from. And all the way on the left side, you got actually something that most keyboards don't have, which is additional keys for you to use in maps. So in this case, these are the G keys, G1 through 5. That give you that ability to, you know, maybe open a game, open Photoshop, whatever. Very, very, very simple. It is a very, very, very low profile keyboard. If you take a look, it's very short. Very thin, right? So if you like something like thicker, that is not, right? So look at that. That's significantly thicker than the G815, right? It's very nice. You can raise it though in the back with 4 and 8 degrees, right? If need be. And of course, I should mention RGB. Duh. So it is backlit. The individual keys are backlit, and you can change the color using the Logitech G Hub app that you can download for free. You can change the colors or whatever you want with it. All right. So what's up, Sam Kohler? Sam Kohler saying happy Friday. I'm here for the gold ring, so I can stay in the Carousel. Well, I mean, I was actually thinking of going to Post Malone and buying the One Ring Magic the Gathering card that he bought recently. It's the only card in existence. He bought it for 2-point-something million. So I was thinking maybe if we can all sort of pitch in a little bit, maybe he will allow us to buy it and just have it here in the back, the One Ring. What do you guys think of that? That's an idea. Your wrestler name will be the Keyboarder. I like it. I like it. I don't mind that one bit. I don't mind that one bit. All right, up next, let's talk about some D&D. Now, coincidentally, tonight is technically our D&D night on our nighttime stream. If you're watching this right now, hey, you, you're watching right now, and you're like, hey, you know what? I want to learn to play Dungeons and Dragons. Or, hey, I don't know really what Dungeons and Dragons are all about, but I would like to learn. Then come tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. The game will probably start if we can get it going at 10 p.m. It depends on how many people show up, if we have enough people to do it. We need volunteers, right? Because I cannot really play by myself. So if we have enough volunteers, we will continue our adventure, the Dragon of Icespire Peak. So come by tonight at 9 p.m. The stream starts. 10 o'clock is when D&D normally starts. I don't know what that is. Hey, what's up, Grace? Welcome to the stream. So here we got 2 items for your Dungeons and Dragons. So the first one is going to be, let's actually go back. CRQ D&D dice. So they come in a nice little bag like this. And here you have a couple. So obviously the color is slightly different. It's the same brand. The brand makes dice like these in a ton of different colors. So you have many to choose from, but that particular white and blue and with the black numbers is the one on deal today. So 30% off at $4.19. You get all the dice you need. In fact, hold on. I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Oh, oh, here's one. I think that's it. All right, so we got a D6. There we go. I rolled a 3. D4. That's a 2. A D8, a 4. Okay. A D100, a 40. Not rolling great today. We got a D10. I roll a 6. An 8.
OzYM's Fofo says to roll them a d20.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's your D20. There's going to be a natural 20. A natural 20. Are you ready to see a natural 20? Natural 20 in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that was not a natural 20. But whatever. The point is the dice. The dice are the point. What's up, Laramie? Welcome to the stream. Let's give it up for Laramie. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. And I'll explain. We have, remember I said it was raining a lot. It was raining a lot here. So there's a little pump that we have. There's an area in the back of the house that always gets flooded, always. So we have a little pump that kind of pumps the water somewhere else so it doesn't get flooded. And I had that on all afternoon, but now it just stopped raining. So now it's just working and there's no water. So I didn't want anything to happen there. Brittany and Grace, what is your favorite color? Black or white. I know you didn't ask me, but I answered anyway. All right, so D&D. So we spoke about the dice. Fantastic. Let's talk about the Dungeon Master Guide. So the Dungeon Master Guide is not something, I'm actually going to say something for you not get it. If you only want to play the game, if you're brand new to the game and you only care about playing the game, you don't care about being a DM, you have no need for that book. Zero need for that book. I'll say it again. If all you want to do is play the game and not be a DM, you have no need for that book. $24.99 right now. It's a 50% off, which is a great deal. I have it. Where are you? Oh, I was like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hey, what's up, Juan? Welcome to the stream. All right, so this is a Dungeon Master Guide. Everything a Dungeon Master needs to weave legendary stories for the world's greatest role-playing game. That is exactly, that describes this book actually quite well. Because it is for the Dungeon Master. If you're going to be a DM, the local DM for your family, for your play group, etc., then this is a must-get. It's an absolute must-get. If you want to start building stories of your own, if you want to learn, get some, ideas of how to run a story, everything from if your story has something about undersea and you want to, create an encounter out of thin air, you can get this. You roll a d20 and you consult the chart and you know what to do. This again gives you a lot of different information overall about creating adventures and how, if you take a look, magic items, tons of magic items, a bag of beans, right? So all sorts of different items that you can create. And all of a sudden, if you're creating your own adventure, you can say that after defeating a certain boss, you open a chest, a very old chest full of dust. As soon as you open it, a particular smell comes out it smells like papyrus with a little bit of maybe a little bit of mold, but it's papyrus in nature. There's as soon as you open it, you hear it just opens with a lot of noise, and a big ball of dust comes out as soon as you open it. And inside, as you weave through the magical chest, all of a sudden you find, you can't believe it, it's the cloak of the bat. Right? So the idea is you're creating your own stories. and you can throw in at any point any of these items. And there's a lot like about ideas of how to run the game, how to do the die rolling, discussions, ability checks, when to do it, how to do it. So if you would like to be a DM for your particular family or play group, then this is a must get. And right now, a fantastic deal at 50% off, $24.99. Now, I did see, who was it, Laramie? But wait, let's say hello to Perry. What's up, Perry? Welcome to the stream, Perry. Thanks for being here. And then Laramie saying it's so worth the money. Laramie, are you a dungeon master or a dungeon D&D player? Please let us know, Laramie. I want to sit back and relax with my dog. That's a pretty nice idea. I would like to do that too. So those two items today on deal. And I should say, Dungeon Master, says Laramie. Well, fellow Dungeon Master. Luis Rocha. What's up, Luis? Welcome to the stream, Luis, saying, about to get off work and start the weekend. What are you going to do this weekend? What do you have planned for this weekend, Luis? Dungeon Master. So as a fellow Dungeon Master, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Tell us a little bit about yourself as a DM. Do you run your own homebrews? Do you run some of the campaigns from the D&D books from Wizards of the Coast? We must know. We must know. Now, I don't know if you were here, Laramie, when I was talking about it. We actually do every Friday night. In case if today you're bored and got nothing to do, every Friday night, our stream starts at 9 p.m. But at 10 p.m., we normally do an intro. It's very introductory, all right? Very, and I do mean very, because it's to get people into the game. We normally do one of the starter adventures. We just finished the first half of the year. We did the Lost Mine of Phandelver. You probably know it from that set right up there. And now we're running the... Okay, I don't know where it is. Hold on a minute. I guess we're running nothing because I can't really find it at the moment. Well, I'll find it, but we're doing the Dragon of Icespire Peak, the starter set, the starter adventure, excuse me, for the Essentials Kit. I used to run original D&D, very cool, and now I do homebrews. Homebrew is something I personally haven't done. I don't know why. I'm scared of doing homebrews. I feel like it's not going to be good. You know what I mean? That's something I'll do at some point. I mostly follow the D&D, the created adventures and run it for family. Or, like I was saying, every Friday night, and this goes for everybody, not just Laramie. If you want to learn how to play D&D, if you want to see what a D&D game looks like, or if you just, you're bored, you want to, hey, you know what? I want to play a quick D&D game every Friday night, tonight actually, during a nighttime stream, around 10 p.m. tonight, give or take, 9:30, 10 p.m. The stream starts at 9, but usually D&D will start around 9:45, 10 o'clock or so. We'll do like a 1 hour little session on Discord of a D&D adventure. And that's just, it's very introductory, but it's to give people an idea of what D&D is all about. So if you want to see that, everybody, I invite all of you guys. Our stream is already scheduled for tonight. So, come see us tonight. Let me keep going down. Luis saying, how can I start D&D? Is there something you can suggest to purchase? So yes, actually, Luis, thank you for the question. So first of all, I'm sure you just heard me say, if you want to learn a little bit, come tonight. If you're free, come tonight. And if you cannot come tonight, no worries. Maybe next Friday, whatever Friday that you are available, come by and see us here. And I will teach you how to play the game if you want. If you got time, I will teach you. Everybody can join. If all you need to join if you want to just watch and listen, you don't need anything. If you actually want to be a part of the adventure, then what we need is, all you need is a microphone and Discord, because I'm going to give you our Discord, which I'm sure Jean-Jean is at any point going to put our link tree. Sorry, by now I lean on you, Jean-Jean. you got to join our Discord. You got to have a mic, and you can be a part of tonight. Now, you don't have to be, Luis, but let me answer your question, Luis. So, one of the things that in Laramie, one of the, this goes for everybody. Our streams, if you disagree with what I say or you have another idea, please put it in the chat. You will not hurt my feelings. So, to get started with D&D, to me, obviously you got to come see our stream Friday nights, but also a starter kit goes a long way. And the starter kits that they've put together are actually quite good, in my opinion. This one up here is available here on Amazon. It's an official 5th edition starter kit. Comes with an abbreviated rulebook. Comes with an abbreviated rule book. Sorry, this book has seen its soft cover, so it's seen better days. Starter set rule book, which tells you everything you kind of need to know. Oh, Jean with Yoshi. And then it comes with the first adventure, Lost Mine of Phandelver. It's a really fun adventure for starters, or starting players and starting DMs. Because if you take a look, if you're a starting DM, this sort of guides you through the whole thing. What is the adventure hook that you're going to use to get people excited about it? Where is this taking place? And this is a book. This book should never be seen by a player. This is a book that you see with that you should see. Only the DM should see this book, because if you see, not only is it going to essentially, tell you everything about it, but any traps, anything, it's just going to be a spoiler. So, but if you're a starting DM, it literally says, like, you read this part to yourself, right? It just tells you where you got to set it up a little bit, or it's going to tell you how you're going to set it up. And then you literally, in the beginning, you can just read this out loud. In the city of Neverwinter, a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker asks you to bring a wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Phandalin. A couple of days' travel southeast of the city, Gundren was clearly excited and more than a little secretive about his reasoning. Why? What was it with Gundren? We don't know. But saying only that he and his brothers had found something big. And that he'd pay you 10 gold pieces. That's not a whole lot, but it is something. 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies safely to Barthen's Provisions, a trading post in Phandalin. So, and you read it, and then it tells you, before continuing with the adventure, take a few minutes to do the following. So, it's a great little way to sort of get started, get your feet wet with D&D. There's another that half of it my nephew has because he wanted to learn also. The other half I have here, which is the Essentials Kit. The Essentials Kit is the only one of the starter kits that actually teaches you how to create a character. This one, right? And the newest one, which came out last year, which I'll point you to that one next, come with pre-created characters. So that's actually the best way for somebody that is 100% brand new to the game. And maybe, I think of my nephews, right? I think of kids, and I love them. They're great. But the truth is, if I spend 1 hour creating their character, by the end of that hour, they're going to be like, you know what I mean? You're going to lose them. So I am right now. You're going to lose them. Or at least in my case, I knew, for example, that if I were to use it, they would, I would probably lose their interest in that hour or so that it takes to create a character. So instead, we went with a pre-created character from this set. And the newest set that like I said, I'll show you in a second, also has pre-created characters. There's pre-created sheets, and all you really need is, who do you want to be? Do you want to be the dwarf? Do you want to be the human? Do you want to be the elf? And that's it. And then you can start with the game. So it's much quicker to get into it than the Essentials Kit is great to me as a second starter kit because it teaches you how to create a character. So let's say you have run this campaign with pre-created characters, great. And then get the Essentials Kit and you can create your own characters and go on another adventure. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I'm sorry if I'm long-winded. I kind of like to explain things at length. Now, the Essentials Kit and the newest D&D starter set are all available here on Amazon, and they're really good prices. Like, take a look. For example, let's yes, right, $16.99, the current price for the Essentials Kit. That's really not a bad deal, you know what I mean? $16.99. And then for the newest starter kit that actually came out last year, which I'm going to be honest, I don't have this one quite yet. But what I have heard of people that do have it is that it's very, very, very good. So in that it makes things a little bit easier than some of the other ones do. And it's this one right here, 1982. So again, for 1982, you get everything you need to start D&D. So on deal today, of course, we have the Dungeon Master Guide, which if you're going to be a Dungeon Master, then that's something that I do recommend you get. It doesn't have to be your first book, but it's a great book to get. Let me know what you think of that. I mean, I think it's a really neat adventure. All of these starting adventures are really neat. So let me know what you think of that. Or give me a little bit of feedback on those, and I'll I can talk a little bit more. But I feel like I've been talking for too long. Luis, are you still with me, or did I lose you? Laramie, are you still with me, or did I lose you? Let me know. Arthur, what am I watching? You're watching Amazon Live, Arthur, and you know that because you've been here before. So basically here we do Pokemon card giveaways and play D&D. Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of like a little bit of a truncated way of saying it. We look at deals, tech, games, a little bit of everything. All right, Laramie, thanks for being here. So Laramie, tell me, are you running an adventure right now with a group, or what was your latest adventure that you ran? Was it a homebrew? What did you create? Tell us a little bit, if you want. I mean, you don't have to, but. All right. So that, as they say, is that. As they say, that is that. That is that. So D&D, again, fantastic. If you want to learn to play Dungeons and Dragons, come see us tonight. Hopefully we're going to be able to get an adventure off the ground at around 10 p.m. The stream starts at 9. Come see us at 10. Come at 9 if you want, but the D&D will start at 10. But those are the two great deals on D&D. Oh, actually, hold on. I lied. I'm sorry. I don't normally lie, but today I just lied. There's actually great deals on D&D all around. Let me show you real quick, because some of these I don't currently have. So I can't actually show you in person. But if you take a look here real quick, Eberron, The Rising from the Last War. I have not seen this book, but it's on deal also. The $24.99, 50% off. The Tales of from the Yawning Portal, also 50% off. So this is another great book. The Candlekeep Mysteries, an adventure book, also at 50% off. So there is a little bit of stuff there for you guys to check it out. Of course, there's dice. I showed you some of those. But if you want to get one of these adventure books, I would recommend those adventure books if you have played Dungeons and Dragons before. If you're brand new to it, a starter kit is probably the way to go. Thank you, J-Lo, and everybody else. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Thank you for those likes. I do appreciate you guys. You guys rock socks. I'm currently working on a homebrew. The last one I ran was about a year ago. The new homebrew is almost finished. Exciting. Do you do it at your local game shop? Do you do it with family, friends? All right, so that's that. Amanda Boyer. What's up, Amanda? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. Please say hi in the chat. Alfred Germano. Alfred, I recognize that name, Alfred. You've been here before. I don't know about Amanda, though. Amanda, is this your first time? I don't know. But Alfred, I recognize that name. I believe I recognize that name. This one was just a family thing. Normally I do it on Discord. Very cool. Very cool, Laramie. Very cool. Well, you're more than welcome. My name is Alex, by the way. I stream normally at nighttime from 9 p.m. till midnight or 1 o'clock. Everything is tech and games. So we'll look at it. tech. That's on deal. We'll also look at video games. Starfield coming out in 2 weeks. I already have it preloaded. Everybody preloaded. Did you? Are you playing, Laramie? Are you playing Baldur's Gate 3, Laramie? Let me know. Yes, I did get the Panzer. I had to. I've never seen that deal before. $17 for a Panzer? Yes, please. Yes, please. So for those of you guys that are like, what? So one of the things that we do here on this particular channel at nighttime, is laugh. We laugh a lot. But I like to, just like I demo D&D, I like to demo all sorts of different games. So I've taught people and demoed how to play Pokemon the card game, Magic the Gathering, Star Wars X-Wing, Warhammer 40K, Blood Bowl. And last night we did our first preview game of, unfortunately I took the camera off. The camera now is here and not there. But this camera will show you, we actually did our first game of Bolt Action. Bolt Action is a tabletop game based in World War II. So if you're a World War II enthusiast and you like tabletop games, rolling dice and such, you might want to check out last night's stream or come see us anytime, and I'll teach you whenever you want how to play it. But as we were finishing the stream last night, we noticed that there was a great deal on Panzer, which is a German tank for Bolt Action at $17. Great deal, and I did take advantage of it. So, but that's coming sometime next week. Donald saying, you are funny. Well, good. I mean, I think that's a good thing. But hold on. Are you laughing with me or are you laughing at me? That could be, that could get, so I don't know if does that make me funny? I don't know. Donald, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Happy Friday to you. It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. What brings you in, Donald? Anything in particular? With me. Good. All right. For a moment, I got concerned. It's true. Are you shopping for anything, Donald? Does anything that we have in the carousel, interest you? Do let me know. Another game that I want to get, that's why I added it to the carousel today. I don't know if I'm going to get it right meow, but I want to get it so I can sort of showcase for you guys the Star Wars the deck building game. So this is a sort of card game, but it's not a collectible card game. Like you can't open packs like you do with Pokemon, or Magic the Gathering. And you create a deck with your favorite heroes from Star Wars, and you get to go pew pew with your cards. So whether you want to be the Rebels or the Empire, which one would you be? Donald or Alfred or J-Lo or Laramie or Sean? If you had to choose Empire and Darth Vader or the Rebels and Luke Skywalker, who would you choose? What's up, Fran? Welcome to the stream. Who won the Bolt Action game last night? Oh, I don't know. We weren't really keeping track, were we? I don't know. We were just playing for fun. Jar Jar? Jar Jar? I don't know if there's Jar Jar, but I'm sure there's Yoda. Let's go check it. Again, I don't currently have this one. I added it because I'm really interested in it, and hopefully I'm gonna get it soon so I can showcase it for you guys. $31, 18% off. If we take a look, so this is a new deck building game set in the Star Wars universe. 2-player strategy. You're gonna create your own decks, and you gotta take out the bases of your opponent. When you destroy 3, you win the game. Different cards, fun for the whole family. Rebel Alliance or Galactic Empire. 12 and up is recommended, and only 30 minutes, which is nice in terms of it's not that long. If you take a look there, you have an idea. You got Jabba, Boba Fett, Darth Vader, the Imperial Shuttle, Stormtrooper, Smuggler, Luke Skywalker. So it gives you an idea of the kind of cards that you would get. I hopefully, like I said, hope to get this one soon so we can learn it together. but you can get it right now. Fantasy Flight Games is a studio of tabletop games that is very, very good at what they do. I actually have, they started a game called Star Wars X-Wing, which I have the miniatures behind these 40K ones. So this is Warhammer 40K. Behind that is Star Wars X-Wing. And that one is kind of like a dogfighting game in space, but on the tabletop. So you move around and you roll dice to see if, when you shoot the lasers, if you hit him or not. I mean, that's a very, short summary of what it really is, but it gives you an idea. So if you're a Star Wars fan, maybe you and your kids and your family or your nephews, you guys are Star Wars fans, check this one out. The deck building game from Fantasy Flight Games at $31. So I have a chess set. I don't have a chess set on me at the moment. I mean, I do somewhere, but there probably is one on deal. Let's take a look. Oh, there's several. There's several on deal right now. Depends on the kind of one you want. If you want a magnetic, if you want a wooden, if you want it to be portable. So you have a ton of different sets here for you to choose from. Oh, that's a neat one right there. That's a little bit more. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What happened to that camera? What happened to that camera? Give me 1 second, guys. That camera. It might have been, I think it might have been that it overheated because the AC was not on. And I live in South Florida, so it gets really hot in here real quick. Let me try to turn it back on. Give me a second. Yeah, I think both cameras just went down for a second. Look at that. That doesn't happen often. Do you want, Donald, if you want any of these added to the carousel, tell me which one, and we will grab them. We will add them for you. Kylo Ren, is that who you would be? Kylo Ren? Who's a better... give me a second, guys, because let me fix these two cameras real quick, and then we will... Let me see something. Because I got to get these two cameras fixed, or else we're in trouble. There we go. So this one's back, at least for now. Sorry about that, guys. TechNet, welcome to the stream. Probably Han, or who is it? Han? Oh, the son of Han. Yes. Kylo Ren. I'm new to Amazon. When do they have live stream for MIDI and DJ controls? I'm also a gamer and streamer, so I'm glad I found you. I'm also from Florida. What's up, Techno? Welcome to the stream. So that's a lot of questions. A lot of questions. So welcome to Amazon Live. Let's start there. Thanks for being here and for being a part of the stream. Amazon Live is an interactive, entertaining shopping experience. So it's sort of the idea is, you go through sort of products that people might be interested in, and you introduce them to things and you demo them or whatnot. And in my case, I demo and showcase tech and games. So I have keyboards, a lot of keyboards, mouse, headsets, microphones, controllers, headsets, headphones, earbuds, all sort of tech that relates a little bit maybe more to gaming, right? So it's more towards the gaming side. And I can demo any product that you need, and we can talk about it. And if you're searching for, hey, I'm looking for a keyboard, I can help you find one. That's kind of the idea. And then I also do games, whether it's video games, such as, what was the latest game we played? Diablo 4 came out. So every time a new game comes out, we showcase it, we preview it, so that people here can make their decision if they want to buy the game or not. And then I also do tabletop stuff. So we teach Magic the Gathering, Pokemon TCG, Star Wars X-Wing I was talking about. That's why I was showing that one. So Warhammer 40K, anything from Games Workshop. That's the kind of stuff that I talk about here. That is what Amazon Live is all about. Different people talk about different things, right? So depends really on the expertise of that person, right? So when do they have live streams from MIDI and DJ controllers? So that I can't tell you. I don't know. I happen to be used to be a DJ. I haven't played in a long time, so I might be able to help you a little bit if you want, but I'm definitely not a DJ currently. I mean, I guess I still have my tractor, so I guess I could still play it, but I haven't DJ in a long time. But I don't know if I've ever seen anybody talk solely about MIDI controllers or DJ. Are you looking for a MIDI control, like MIDI to produce music, or are you looking for like a tractor setup or what's it called, a CDJ? Let me know. Also a gamer and streamer, so I'm glad I found you. Well, welcome, TechNut. Yes, normally I'm live Monday through Friday at nighttime, though. I go live at 8:45, 9 p.m. Eastern, and we'll go till late, till midnight, 1 o'clock. But most days, not every day, but 3 days out of the week, roughly, I'll jump on also during the day, and we'll do a quick stream here about tech and games as well. Grace, see you in a second. So what are you looking for, TechNut? Maybe I can help you out. You should come and DJ for my school dances. I could, but the thing is, I used to DJ clubs, or like certain like lounges. So I don't know if the school would like the kind of music that I DJ. But I mean, I could come in and just go a little techno heavy. And I think I don't know if would you approve, Grace? Would you approve? Let me know. Whew. So what are you looking for, TechNut? Maybe I can help you out anyway. Maybe. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. All right. So other deals today. A couple of these items I don't have. Our friends at Lexar. Is having a great deal on a couple of things. First of all, you guys know that I speak normally about RGB. RAM in general. I have different sets of RAM here that I show, and I actually do own. Let me show you real quick on the camera. So I do actually have RGB RAM. This is a true story right there. Look at that. Unfortunately, don't tell Lexar, but that one is not Lexar. But the one on deal today is Lexar, the Lexar Aries RGB 16 gigs. So this is 2 6 of 8. Perfect for most setups if you want to play games and all you want to do. All you want to do is play games. 16 gigs is where you want to be, right? Sure, 32 is better. 64, yes, sure. But if what you're doing is schoolwork, play games, see us on Amazon Live, then 16 gigs is what you need. And for $48.95, if you have a PC that will actually allow you to see inside, kind of like ours. This desktop here does have a full panel. If you see right there, that panel that allows you to see in. If you have something like this, then you can also install that Lexar RGB RAM and enjoy the RGB that it comes with, right? It's because I read what I've read is this legend came from ancient Mesopotamia, I think. The Babylonians, I think, wrote, the more RGB in your setup, the better gamer you will be. That's what they say. So if you want to add that, it might increase your reaction time in Call of Duty. Looking to DJ and produce music on MIDI devices. So I'm looking for a way to be able to use a DJ controller with MIDI devices. And all of the DJ controllers I have seen do not have MIDI I/O ports. Oh, it was Mayans? I thought it was Babylonians. Yeah, so there is a way where you can have your DJ controller here and connected to a MIDI. A MIDI controller, so you want to play the music like kind of like a little piano, so you can play the melody as you are live, kind of like have a live setup. That's what you want to do. You don't want to just DJ, you want to have a live setup where you can DJ, but if you want to play the melody of a song live, you can do that. Yes, you can do that for sure. The problem is that I remember what I told you. I mean, I haven't done it. I have a friend that has done it, and I've played in sets that were set up that way, but I don't really know how to play the melodies. The problem, TechNut, is that, like I said, I've been out of the DJ loop for like 4 years, and I don't remember how to do it. Oh man. Let's start here. What DJ controller are you looking for? Do you care? Do you have a budget? Because maybe we can start there. We can start or if on the other hand, if there's a MIDI controller or there's a DJ setup that you've eyed that you're like, that's the one I want, let's start there, and then I can help you get to the other side and tell you what you need. Obviously, guys, this is completely this is not in the carousel. I do have a microphone if you want to sing into it, but that's about it. Because, for example, I use Traktor. Traktor is what I enjoy. My friend of mine uses CDJs. I just don't know which way you want to go. Yeah, so I do see there's a couple ways where you can actually add a device, at least on Traktor, and it could be a MIDI controller. Okay, and what's your budget for Traktor? I mean, hold on. Technically I cannot speak of things that are not sold on Amazon. Is a Traktor sold on Amazon? Oh man, this camera. Of course this camera had to do this right now. Yes, I do see Traktor S3, S2, S4. I have the S4. Oh, I'm going back in time. So yeah, so that, which one are you looking at? Show us some Legos. It's Ada. Ada, you got Lego all around. Is there anything you want to see up close in particular? Most of the Lego that we have is all Super Mario Adventure, Star Wars, and I have a couple cars back there. But that's most of what I've got. And a dinosaur back there too. Well, wait a minute. What is what's your budget? Man, what's going on with this thing? What's your budget? Either for the DJ controller or for the whole setup. Do you have a specific budget you want to stay under? Of course. Of course. Let me see something. All right, so I got one camera working, but the main camera, I don't know how much you want to sell. No, mine is not for sale. But I mean, the S3 is probably the way to go at $549 if you can do that. I don't know if you can swing it, or you can go with the S2. Are you new to DJing? Like brand new? So, because you could start with the S2. It has 2 channels at $339. And that's probably depending on what you do, 2 channels might be enough. The S3 and the S4 have 4 channels. So those are going to be, you can play 4 tracks or 4 loops at the same time. But if you're starting out, probably the S2 is the way to go. at 339. I'll show you that in a second. I'm just having a little issue with this camera. If you give me a moment. There we go. All right, so we're back there. Somebody said cars, huh? You know, we could ask, please. Please. So these we built. What was it, last year? These are the Mercedes F1 car. Whoopsies! Hold on, I just did a boo boo. There we go. Mercedes F1 cars. We don't do a whole lot of cars. We do much more Lego and Star Wars. So the S2 is probably, I would say, where you want to go. This one is at 339. You have for $400. You have one that comes with headphones. Sure, why not? Maybe. But this is a nice way to start. And you actually have, I don't know if this is important to you, but those buttons there actually allow you also to play certain sounds if you want to, kind of like a MIDI controller would. It's not a piano, right? So you're not gonna be able to play notes, a full piano of notes. But it does help out quite nicely, and I think it's a really good price. If you get it with headphones, you can get it with Prime shipping. Oh, even though September, yeah, that's probably not gonna work. But without the headphones, you can get it next week. I've used these. I mean, I use the S4, but it's very similar altogether. This is mostly if you're going to be using it with a computer, right? Which I assume if you're going to be doing... Do you know what you're going to be using to produce? Like, I don't know if it's still the same stuff, like Ableton, or do you have a specific program that you're using to produce? All right, Ada, can we take him? Can we come down a little bit? Because if you spam, you're gonna get muted. I don't want to mute you, Ava. I really don't. But you are sort of overpowering the chat. What's on my hat? There's nothing on my hat. It's a hat. It's a hat. Unless it's V61. I don't know which one that is. Ooh, I like it. I like it. So this is what he's talking about, or they're talking about. Unless it's V61. That looks good. I like it. So then... Yeah, so... So it looks like if you get the Traktor S2 and you get the Traktor program for DJing, then you can add a device, a MIDI device, and add your V61 or a Alesis V61 and use it like that. But I haven't done it myself, so I can't sort of Ada, it's a Ducks. Anaheim Ducks. Ableton Studio One, and they say you can use Serato DJ Pro. Yes. So the Ducks, Ada. Last time, I swear, we're not gonna do this, Ada. So the Ducks. All right. Yeah. Here's what I can offer you, TechNut. I can probably get a little more of this information if you give me a little bit of time okay. I try to be patient. clearly it did not quite get through there. There you go. Bye, Ada. All right, so because I don't want to point you in the wrong direction. I do know that Tractor can do that if you're going to be using Tractor, but if you're going to be using, I know a friend of mine that has used Serato. I did not. I've never used I mean, I have used it, but I don't have too much experience using it. If you're going to be getting a Tractor S2, you're probably going to be using Tractor, and Tractor allows you to bring in a MIDI to play with. I haven't done it myself. So that's something I can't literally guide you right now through it because I haven't done a MIDI, but the Tractor software will allow you to bring in a MIDI. That I do know. I put these guys back. Everybody doing good? I hope everybody's doing all right. And that everything that I've been talking about kind of makes sense. Does it make sense? I hope it makes sense. I guess it goes. So TechNut, what I can do for sure is I could potentially have I can ask a friend of mine to see like how they did it. And have some information for you. If you ever pop back into the stream, maybe I can help you out. Because at the moment, the exact of whatever I don't have. But hopefully that at least the S2 with what you have, the Alesis V61 will work. We just need to get to the bottom. All right, a couple of additional deals today, and let me just see. Like, you want to share your social, or you want to? That I don't know. If you want to follow us, yes, that link tree has it, but I don't. Actually, I don't know. I mean, I don't care, but I don't know if... I don't think you're going to get banned by the bots if you want to share your own. But I don't know, actually. I don't know that. But if you want to check our socials, Sean Jones just put our link tree there. All right, great. So far, so good? Good. Let me see. I'm just going to message Chrissy real quick to see if... what we're going to do about dinner. Give me 1 second. All right. Questions, everybody. Probably an Impossible Burger. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good to me. I got to tell you, an Impossible Burger sounds pretty good. No, but I think we're going to maybe have pizza tonight because Friday is pizza night. Obviously. Oh, by the way, TechNut, who else is here? I need anybody new watching. TechNut, Tracy T. Did I miss you, Tracy T? So sorry. Welcome to the stream, Tracy T. Do we all agree? All right, TechNut. So, TechNut, what I'll do is... give me a day or so to get in touch with my friend, and I'll try to get you some information on how to do the setup. And welcome to Discord. But TechNut, here's an important question, TechNut. Do you believe in pineapple pizza? What is your take on pineapple pizza? We have a very divided house in this chat right now. Does pineapple belong on pizza in your mind, or is it a no-go? Yeah, I mean, but what do you think, Sabo? Do you think it belongs? Sabo? No, no. He says no. Let's see. Let's see what TechNut has to say about this. Pineapple pizza. And by the way, if you're watching us for the first time, I invite you, please. Let us know. Do you think pineapple belongs on pizza? And then we'll go back to the items, to the deals. But does pineapple belong on pizza? It's a tough question. Brittany says no. Thank you, Brittany. Pineapple pizza is like adding grape jelly to your pizza. They do not belong. Thank you. Let's give it up, guys. See, TechNet knows a thing or two about life, it looks like. TechNet knows what life is all about. Pineapple pizza it should not be a thing because, it's just a no. You can't. They just don't go together, you know what I mean? You just can't do it. You can't do it. Okay, additional deals, guys, that we have not spoken about is an entry-level gaming computer. It was back in Pompeii, yeah, like the Babylonians too. No pineapple on pizza, that is correct. Thank you, Dano. Let's give it up for Dano, guys. Dano, that's correct. That's not a matter of opinion. It's a matter of fact. So how about this? Let's look at an entry-level gaming computer. Here on Amazon, I've gotten many, many times parents that come to me and are like, hey, I want to get a gaming, my son, my daughter, whatever, they want a new computer, a gaming computer, but obviously I don't want to spend a lot of money. What do you recommend? And usually I ask, okay, what's your budget? When you say I don't want to spend a lot of money, I'm like, $400 or $500. Okay. In the world of gaming computers, $400 or $500 is usually not all, it's going to get you an entry-level computer. And I normally ask, okay, but what games do they play? What games do they play that they need a gaming computer? They're like, Minecraft, Rocket League, Roblox, Fortnite. So those games are very fun. I'm not putting those games down. I enjoy playing most of those games, but they're not graphically intense. So you don't need a mega gaming computer to use them, right? So when we take a look at this computer, gaming computer is available right now for $440, 10% off. It kind of works. So here you're looking at an i3, right? An i3 is not the fastest of processors, but it's nice. It's a 10th generation i3, which could be overclocked to 4.3, but we're not going to even talk about that. An i3 is a really nice on the lower side, but very, very nice, the i3 is. Right, then you have the RX 5500 XT, which is a nice video card, comparable if you're more familiar with GeForce. Some people compare it to like a 1650, or, oh my goodness, this camera is going to drive me bananas. What's wrong with this camera tonight? This never happens. This camera up here does freeze every now and then, but that one never freezes, never. So I don't know what's going on with this camera tonight. I might need to throw it out the garbage. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. But let's go back to this for a second. So 55 XT is going to sort of be similar to a GeForce 1650, maybe, just under a 2060. So it's a relatively, first of all, it's a dedicated video card. So it's not an integrated, it's a dedicated video card, which is a nice find. 8 gigs of VRAM, sure. 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, where you want to be with games. And 512 SSD is also really nice. Now, the other thing that you get with this particular thing is, sorry, I'm looking at this camera, but in reality I should be looking here, is you get everything you see here. So, if your child or your significant other is looking for a gaming computer and they want all the RGB, then everything you see in this setup right here comes with this computer. We're talking about a sound bar, a keyboard, a mouse pad, all RGB, and they come with the computer itself, which is, so again, a really nice get there for anybody looking to get a starting starting entry-level computer, right? And this camera does not want to go back. So if it doesn't want to come back, I might need to jump out. Oh, there we go. I don't know what's going on. But overall, we're looking at a really nice entry-level computer, gaming computer that is with a lot of RGB. And remember what we saw about the Babylonians or the Mayans? They wrote in their texts. It said, "He or she or they with the most RGB shall be the better gamer." That's what they wrote all the way back then. So this is gonna help you out. What's up, Evans? Welcome to the stream. USS Rover. By the way, USS Rover, I saw your what was it? The Mad Hatter. I saw it. I liked it. Thanks for sharing that. The Facebook profile picture, the Mad Hatter. Thank you. My camera used to do that until I figured I was plugging into a wrong USB port version. This never happens. So I'm actually inclined to think it's a little bit more heat related because it might be overheating. But the founding fathers put in the Constitution, RGB makes you a better gamer. Look at that. The founding fathers knew. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hey, what's up, KTT from London? Welcome, KTT. So good to see you. So good. Did you guys know that KTT speaks British like this, like I do? Essentially, she's from Chelsea. I'm from up north in Manchester. Yeah. I know a way to reduce the cost by $100 at least. Remove all the RGB fan. But USS Rover, we're trying to be the best gamer we can be. And the more lights, the better gamer. Am I right? USS Rover, would you concur? I think that's what they say. The legends are true. All right, guys. So by now we've spoken about no RGB take power. No. We need a lot of light. The more light. If you don't need to use sunglasses while you game, are you really gaming? Are you really gaming? That's a question I want to know. A really bright gamer, yeah. Nottingham, says Juan Ortega. Yes, indeed. All right, so by now I've spoken about every item in the carousel, guys. So do let me know if anybody has any questions. Any questions at all? We have a sub $100 monitor. It's not bad at all. Sub $100 monitor, $99.99, 20% off from Samsung. We spoke about the Lexar goodies, including the RGB. The RGB, you see, USS Rover, the RGB RAM. I've heard RAM gets slightly faster when it's RGB. We've got a 2 terabyte SSD at $76.95. Fantastic deal also from Lexar there. And I've shown you, we spoke at length about Dungeons and Dragons. I've shown you the Dungeon Master Guide and how to get into D&D. Spoke about the dice. Gobi Light Mod on my Facebook. I'll check it out. USS Rover. I will check it out. We spoke about the keyboards, the Logitech G815 and the RK61, whether you want a full size or a slightly a 60% keyboard. We spoke about those two. We spoke about for the Nintendo Switch, the Orsley carry case and the screen protector from Anfilm, right? What else? We spoke about the microphone from the Blue Yeti. The Blue Yeti, which is fantastic, an excellent microphone if you're looking for a microphone. Excellent streaming pod and recording microphone. So if you want to create a YouTube channel, if you want just much better quality, if you're a person that does a lot of Zoom calls or Chime, Meet, Teams, and you want a much better quality microphone, that is an excellent option as well. We spoke about the powered USB hub, which I have right here. Oh yeah. There you go. Spoke about that. So if anybody has, we looked at the phone itself, the Google Pixel 7. We spoke about the Tagri Bluetooth headphone. We demoed the microphone and everything. So let me know if anybody out there has any questions about any of the items in the carousel, anything at all. Let me know in the chat. I have over 600 feet of RGB lights for my live streams. You can never have to. It's true. You can't. Yeah, my awesome backyard that gets flooded sometimes when it rains a lot, and it was pouring earlier. We spoke about that too. Now, we're going to be back tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern for more tech and games. Now, tonight is not going to be a deal stream. We're going to have a lot of items on deal, but that means we're going to be able to get, we're going to have some Pokemon. Magic the Gathering. We're going to talk about Bolt Action one more time. Warhammer 40K. And a lot of tech, a lot of games. Starfield, guys. I don't know if you guys saw all the reviewers from like PC Gamer and think IGN, all those websites have gotten a lot of them yesterday got the review codes. So they're right now, those people are playing Starfield. Could it be game of the year? Now I already have it preloaded, ready to go for September 6th. I'm debating whether to pay the $30 to start September 1st. It's a tough one. Maybe if we all pitch in, all pitch in. We'll see. So, I think that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. But I need to take a mini break at least. Just a mini break. Takes a lot of resources. So you do need, if you're going to be playing on Xbox, you're going to be fine. But if you're going to be playing on computer, it's 106. The download alone is 160 gigs. So you need 160 gigs of space, SSD only. You must have an SSD, I believe. I think minimum says 16 gigs of RAM, but 32 is recommended. And graphics card, I think it's not as tough on the graphics card. Let's see. Asking for an i7, no. Let's see. A 1060 will be the minimum. At least a 2070 is recommended. So I got to figure out by then to fix the problem that I was having with the other one. I got to do that because I had to take out. I have a AMD Radeon 7900 XT. That I had to take out because it was crashing some of my programs. So as a result, now I have installed a 3060 Ti, which is still above the minimum. It's still way above the minimum, but. All right, guys. No fix yet. I haven't tested it. I haven't tested it because there's really no fix. I just need to go through some older. I don't know. I need to figure something out. So we'll figure it out. But I haven't had time because this past weekend I was really just, family, and then I was trying to get the Bolt Action dudes painted, which we did. Bolt Action is on the table. We played it last night. So I might have some time this weekend to try and figure it out. Hopefully. All right. Let me know if anybody has any additional questions about any of the items in the carousel. Anything at all. We're here to answer and help out. Let me know. If not, we'll be back on tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. So I'm going to have a 3.5 hour little break. And I will see you guys. Clean out, new heatsink compound, reset RAM and card. So I reseated the RAM, reseated the card. It is not the heatsink. It's because it doesn't overheat. It's just as soon I turn the computer on and I turn the computer on and let's say I open up Flight Simulator, a game. No problem. If I open the program in the first minute of the computer being on, no problem. There I am playing. if I close Flight Simulator and then I want to open it again, even if it's a second later, it won't work. And if I don't open it in the beginning, as soon as I do, as soon as I turn the computer on, as soon as I boot again, and I wait 3 hours and then I want to do it, it will not turn on. So somebody suggested a memory leak, but I've tested it. I can't find a memory leak. The temperatures, I have a way of checking the temperatures of everything. It is not out of control. Somebody said it's most likely a corrupt file or an incompatible driver with something else I have on my computer, but I don't know what it is. And I'm a little bit scared of going to complete. What's up, RG? Welcome to the stream. Placeholder, welcome to the stream. Try clear. What is clear RAM gonna do? USS Rover. Just gonna clear the cache. Okay, but why? So the thing is, so here's what the problem that I'm having. If I've literally tested 2 different RAMs, and they work with the 3060 Ti that's installed right now, but the moment I put this one, that's where the problems start. So the RAM works fine. It has to be a driver of some sort. I can't think of anything else. Funny enough, I can't even take screenshots. If I put this one in, it doesn't let me take screenshots of anything. So I did get the latest drivers and they weren't working. So in fact, AMD said, well, you might want to go back in drivers until you can figure out what it is. And I did, and it didn't work either. So I'm trying to see. We'll see what I can do. If you have any ideas, let me know. But it is what it is at the moment. So that's going to be it for me today, guys, or for not today, for right now. We'll be back in about 3.5 hours, give or take, for a long time. Normally our nighttime streams will go for 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, I'm doing everything I can to avoid a complete clean out. So trying to avoid it, but hopefully we'll see. Thank you guys for joining today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed everything we spoke about. I'll see you guys in about 3.5 hours for more tech and games as part of our nighttime stream. So thank you so much, guys. You guys rock. Thank you. Don't forget to follow us on our social media, whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, etc., or X. Is it X now? I don't know. And consider following here on Amazon Live if you've enjoyed tonight's stream or today's stream, and I will see you a little bit later in about 3 hours. Thank you, Miguel, for that follow. But for now, guys, I am out. I will see you guys in a little bit. TechNut, I'll reach out to a friend of mine and see if I can get some information, all right? Have a good one, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's put the music. Oh, there's Sean. Oh, yeah. See you guys tonight, all right? Bye, 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 bye.